Good morning. We are back at it. It is day 22. It is early. It is 6:30 and I am getting started on my walk. I just did one quick little lap to get started and enjoy the breeze. So I apologize, but we'll take it. Whenever it's a breeze or a little bit cooler, we will take it. And so good morning. I hope that you all had an amazing Monday. Again, I'm Connie Kircher. I serve as an elite entrepreneur coach. I really specialize in the spaces of working through owning your own business, managing your time, building a business you love. We live fully nomadic in St. Thomas on a boat. And so we are in the USVIs for at least 2 more months. And so I'm doing this challenge to really instill some inspiration and aspiration that there are no excuses for you not to be able to run your business the way that you want to, serve people the way that, lights you up and helps people in the long run, and be able to maintain your health and fitness goals. So if you've never checked out the 75 Hard Challenge, I super encourage you to do some research on there. But this is my third time doing the challenge. And yeah, we're past the 20-day mark. I'd say the next milestone is going to be the 40, then the 60, and then on the home stretch for 75. And so the inspiration and just kind of the feedback I want to just kind of give you and thoughts as I woke up this morning. It really is important to make sure that when you get up, and I could have taken a lot more time to get ready or think about the perfect way to get up and get going for the day, and I'm telling you, it doesn't have to be in that space. The hardest part is that first 5 minutes. Your brain's going to fight something new. Okay, now I've been getting up 5 or 6 every single morning and doing a walk, or when we've been out, getting up, going to the gym, and then doing a walk later in the day. So I'm just telling you, day 22, you don't fight as much mentally as you had to, right? Really tired from yesterday. I think I had 8 clients back to back. And so I honor for all of us that say, there's a lot of moving parts on my plate right now. How do I make time for me? I honor that, right? Like, there's a lot of moving parts in my business. And today I'll have a ton of clients, a ton of networking that I'll get showered and prepared for. But I really want to just encourage you that when you step into this space of making sure that you do not let those first 5 minutes be your last 5 minutes, right? Like I woke up and I was like, okay, I am feeling pretty tired. I chugged some water. I was like, you get out there. Like, you get out and you start this walk, right? You do not cancel on yourself. You do not contemplate. You don't overthink it, because then it becomes a big, big mountain, right? It becomes impossible to do this 45-minute walk. And so when you think about that, when you think long term, what are those things that you do in your business, or what are those things you do in creating new habits where you struggle the first 5 minutes, but then you're over it? Like, you embrace the suck of, yeah, it was 5 minutes. It wasn't the best 5 minutes. It wasn't the ideal 5 minutes. I started before I went live. I just did one lap. It wasn't anything to write home about. It was me just being able to enjoy, be present, get the first 5 minutes under my belt, and then, hopped on live. And so that's the first takeaway, is that the first 5 minutes are going to be perceived the hardest to build the momentum, the inertia, the initiative, right? But when you really step back, it's not that quote unquote difficult or hard. It's the perception of, this is going to be so long. This is going to take so much time. Those are all just filler phrases that your brain is, because that's your brain. I'm saying it out loud. I'm like, that's not true. 45 minutes yesterday or 45 minutes today is the same amount of time. It's not going to be much more. So be really careful those first 5 minutes of starting anything new. If you're making it bigger than it seems, that's on you. You have to talk yourself through that to make sure you go, no, it's not. First 5 minutes, I got this. First 5 minutes, I'm going to start reading that book. I'm going to start writing that email. I'm going to start working on that program. It's the hardest. I will tell you, it's the hardest. But once you know that, you literally just step back and go, that's normal. It's okay that my little brain is trying to, talk me out of starting a new habit or a new lifestyle. And so, other moving part of today's, just kind of flow for today is, again, I'm really intentional that I'm just going through the motions for fitness, for well-being, for processes like that, because I am hyper focused on my business today. So it is okay to put different focus points throughout the week, because tomorrow, we're taking the boat out. I don't have any clients. I don't have any networking, very small amount of meetings, and so it is okay to ebb and flow and switch up your schedule as you need, right? And it's not just because we live on a boat and because it's like, I did this way before we ever lived fully nomadic, and I had a traditional office and a traditional workspace. It's a must, where you get really dialed in to segment your weeks, segment and theme your days, okay? Last tidbit for today, I really wanna just, give you some encouragement and tips, is that when you step into the best version of yourself, you think, again, 22 days in, that, I would be more excited, or I'd be more, motivated. You don't see the changes right away. You don't feel better right away. You don't see the income of doing all the sales calls right away. So it's this concept of delayed gratification that you have to keep telling yourself that the time is going to pass no matter what, right? You may not see the difference today or tomorrow, but what's going to happen is, if you don't start or you don't do that type of activity, it is going to get worse. You will see that. It's not going to automatically get better, okay? So last tidbit is, the time's going to pass anyways. Use it intentionally to take care of yourself, your business, your family, your friends, the vision that you want to create for yourself. That's on you. There's no one else that can do that. The time's going to pass anyways. So these little tweaks of movement, these little tweaks of preparing for your meetings more intentionally, setting up your calendar for success, the days are going to roll by. Day 22 is going to roll into day, 23, no matter what, right? So I leave you with that to go, please start becoming more intentional with how you theme your days. If you get nothing else out of today's video, in your comment section, or again, give me a thumbs up for thinking through how you position your day more intentionally. Would love to hear how you do that. But really, 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 ooh, there's a fun little boat leaving the channel right now. Really want to give you the encouragement that the first 5 minutes are the hardest. They always will be. Just get to a level of acceptance. Okay. Ooh, there's some tarpon over there. And making sure that you step into that best version of yourself earlier in the week, because the time is going to pass anyways. So once you get over that first hurdle, it does build momentum. So I'm going to finish my walk for the day. Again, subscribe if you've not. If you have any questions around entrepreneurship, coaching in the space of sales strategy, marketing strategy, or just overall leveraging your gifts and talents, would love to set up a call. And again, I hope to see you tomorrow, bright and early. I'll be doing a walk before we take the boat out. And again, feel free to watch the other videos of this 75 Hard experience. Like, comment, suggestions on there every single day in this series. I am giving you a productivity tip, a habit, trick or hack, and really just showing you behind the scenes what it's like to be a full-time entrepreneur and take care of yourself while doing this challenge. So enjoy the rest of your week, you all. If you have any questions, would be happy to connect, and enjoy your Tuesday. Bye.